what's going on. I'm sitting here and I'm watching these, or I'm seeing this stuff, man. I seen this picture of a fish that was all cancered out. It had tumors, bloody tumors on its face. And it's talking about how that the radiation from Fukushima is doing this. And recently in America, we've had a lot of. It's like whoever built all the power, the nuclear power plants, because it's like basically the same few styles of plants all around the entire Earth. It's listen, it's the same people. It's called TEPCO, and that is related to GE, General Electric, the person who stole Tesla's free energy alternate current designs with the cell towers. Now that they're using for Gwen towers, for cell towers, and with CERN, they're using this technology, but yet we don't get to see it. No, we got to pay for lead water. You know what I'm saying? And have smart meters that are databasing us. That cost more energy to surveil us and charge us more. But back to this whole radiological disaster thing. It's basically what happens is, listen, it's a revolving door. On this side over here, you got energy production. On the flip side, guess what? The depleted plutonium and uranium is used for that they use in these plants. Oh yeah, that's right. Hiroshima. So it's like basically the real reason they use atomic energy is not because it makes energy or it's cheaper or it's more efficient. It's because it makes weapons grade plutonium. So every one of these, they get an energy utilities contract. On the back door, they get weapons contracting. So weapons manufacturer, dude, we have enough fucking nuclear bombs to blow up the world over and over and over again, to obliterate the Earth. Why do they still need to create more weapons grade plutonium through supposed nuclear power plants? But they're really not. They're really just weapons grade plutonium, uranium manufacturing plants. And they're poisoning us now. Like, look, in New York, dude, radiation ain't just like regular pollution. Just regular chemical pollution that, will work itself out in hundreds of years. Radiological poisoning can last hundreds of thousands of years. So the risk of using this stuff and just to make another fucking bomb so some fuck dick can make more money playing both sides of the war. When we're MAD, mutually assured destruction, brinkmanship, you can look up these titles. This is how we live. Basically, who has the biggest guns, the most bombs. You can't attack us because we'll attack you. And basically, that's world peace. But it's not. It's really world war, but it's peace. Ignorance is freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. Can't forget to remember the other one at the moment, but it's like that. And I watched this video from these dudes, whether their name, things they don't want you to know, YouTube channel. They got one. It's called the thorium conspiracy, and basically, there's a common element that's everywhere. It's plentiful. It's called thorium, and the thing about it is, you can use it in nuclear fission, but the trade-off is that, look, it doesn't create radioactive waste. But the catch is they can't make nuclear bombs with the depleted thorium. So therefore, instead of going the safe route, the right route, the righteous route, free energy for all, better mankind, better society, more time to do things that really matter instead of just running on the rat wheel, paying more, 10 times the amount for stuff that you don't really need anyway, basically, so you can have more of stuff you don't need anyway, just like fucking nuclear bombs, man. That, look, not one motherfucker in the hood, not one look, super crime boss can ever, it has the potential to actually make any of this shit anyway. It's only governments and industries, the military industrial complex. That's the only people who have, they're the only people who can make the shit. So it doesn't matter if someone gets a dirty or a suitcase, a little bit of Lucifer's luggage. You still had to get it from some higher ups, man, who have some access to industry, some munitions industries, which will lead you most of the time right up into your own government. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. If they want to go NWO, New World Order, every government on this planet is your government. It's just, it's the same cabal. So there ain't no differentiation. Really, what it is, they just want us to believe in it so we all fight. They can get us all in one spot, and then they can nuke us. And then they can repopulate the earth in their own image. Kind of like Genghis Khan did in Asia. Went through, conquered it, killed off the men, raped all the women everywhere he went. Now 1 in like 500 people is related to him in Asia. And there's a lot of people over there, but that's a big ass family. But that's a simple way to see how it works. Or like William Wallace, the movie Mel Gibson made, Braveheart, where it's like, or in the Bible where it says, let's operate with, what is it, stealth against them, or with craftiness. So in other words, if you can't beat them militarily through craftiness, you can beat them in the long run. And they said basically kill all the males, throw them in the river. And in William Wallace thing, that dude, it was called marriage bed rights. So the lord of the lands, the noble, representative of the diplomat of England, the king of England, because it ain't England, it was the king of England. England was the king, so everyone else is just cannon fodder. But they do get perks if they serve the king well. You get to rape all the women you want, basically. And that's what that rule was. We'll breed these Scots out, basically, is what he said. So on the wedding night, you know, the Lord gets to come over and bang your broad before you do, supposedly. You know what I'm saying? That's some effed up shizzle. But this is the type of things that they have always done. This is the same. Tyranny isn't from the people up. It's always from king, oligarchs, plutocracy downwards, technocratic dictatorship down. It's from the think tanks down. Like the think tanks are like just below that all-seeing eye. Basically, like this is the same people, man. Only an evil fucking genius and only mass deception, and it's not just deception, because look, I'm nothing special. I have no special access. I don't know anyone to, like, I don't know any personally that's that high caliber. So look, if I can become privy to this information, and then listen, do your own research. Don't believe me. I'm just insane in the membrane, right? But I mean, look, who cares if I am? If what I'm telling you is the truth, if you can go back that up and find information, or something that dismisses this, that is all utter speculation based on nothing. Well, you should be able to find out then, if you do some digging. But I know, because I've been there already, that you're gonna find some of these issues here, and you're gonna find out how big of a fraud it is. Like really, like nuclear energy is a fraud, and it's really weapons manufacturing. I mean, and that's the whole thing. The war on terror means that the government is going to label all the citizens terrorists, so it gives them the right to treat us however they want. And then the dumb Willie ignorant, like the Willie Lynch, the Willie ignorant people won't know no better. You know what I'm saying? Because the people perish for a lack of knowledge, man. And it's not our own knowledge. I got plenty of knowledge. It's your knowledge. Are you dumb enough to fork over your consent to these jackboots so they can take me out for telling you the truth? Is that what kind of person are? Are you really ignorant? Like it says in Isaiah, those are willingly ignorant of the truth. It also says that, I think, in Corinthians or Timothy. So it's a repeated thing. You don't want to be really ignorant. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you're ignorant, it better be by accident. Just you're unprivy. You're not lucky enough to be exposed to certain information. But when someone like me brings it to you and you've seen it, you're not you're willingly ignorant after someone tells you something, and you just don't want to believe it. Just because you don't want to believe it, you don't like it. You don't like the person who told you, so you don't want to believe it. But look, what if you go and look, and there's validity to what these people tell you? Because that's the thing. The dude who's hating on you is going to come at you and he's going to tell you something you don't want to hear. The person who's telling you the truth is going to sound just like that guy who's hating on you, but instead they're not going to be hating on you. They're going to be trying to show you love and trying to get you on track. Like, hey man, hey, your fly's undone. Hey man, your shoes ain't tied. Hey man, you got crumbs in your beard. You know what I'm saying? For instance, I mean that's just on the lowest, minutest level of how you could just tell someone the truth. It sucks to be like, hey man, I didn't know if you know this, but you got a bunch of crumbs in your beard, and I know, man, people are gonna be looking at you and thinking bad about you. So just go ahead and dust it off. I mean, it's like, you know, imagine if you meet the vainest mother effer on the planet and you tell him, hey man, you don't look good, basically. That motherfucker's gonna get angry. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that's how telling the truth sometimes. You don't always need to do that, though. You don't need to tell everyone the truth all the time about everything. It's like, pick and choose your battles, man, and be more surgical, man, precise. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to carpet cluster bomb this thing. We're trying to strategic target. You know what I'm saying? Of an information type of a campaign.